Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome to Hygienic Truths. Hopefully you've been here before, but if you haven't, welcome. This one is the battle with AI part 2. So let's get on with it. This idea of a greater power is unquestionable and resides in all of us. It has a control we seem to fight with every day. It's our yin and yang, good and evil, positive and negative, and so many other opposing points of view. How we process these feelings is very much based on experiences, beliefs, and education, whether they be true or false. This is how our mental guide is formed. We could call this a type of programming. What untruthful influences have created your programming? I don't think any of us can answer this question until you establish the meaning of life. And if anybody has, please pass that on. Once you discover your programming may be based on false beliefs, now it gets even harder because you don't know what is fact or fiction within your beliefs. This is a point when you need to start differentiating belief from known truths. Unfortunately, belief is the enemy of knowing, and your ego protects your belief. This is where we see the negative influences of your ego and how it drives your corresponding values to it. What I've come to realize is nothing ever good comes out of belief. But when you know something, you have a greater understanding of it, and you know the yin and yang of it. You're able to see the positive and negative if you look hard enough. This gives us a connection far greater than belief. This knowledge through experience gives us power to connect to who you really are. If you know who you are, you have no need for ego. Beliefs and supposed knowledge has taken far greater control over our physicality and common sense. Our base level programming has been corrupted. We assume our knowledge can take over and it miraculously will be the answer to all our problems. I'm sorry, this is untrue. We have been convinced you or a smarter man than you can go against this natural order and not suffer the consequences. This suffering is called disease. We need to understand what our base level programming is. We have at least 5 senses and probably many more. These are senses for receiving information. Now it's up to us as to how we process it. This is where feelings come into play. And feelings are connected to the spiritual world and the knowledge and beliefs we have within the brain or conscious. Now, the body is more than just a brain. It has other control mechanisms that feed these feelings. I think most people would agree that they listen more to their brain than any other organ. You can't physically feel those feelings in your brain. You just believe they are there. All the organs give you a sensory feedback. You are just not as aware of them because your brain holds your focus. There's nothing wrong with that. Very few have control to listen and make decisions based on other organs. We have been taken away from this ability as we put our focus on our education and so-called knowledge. Some people can listen to their heart or gut and gain intuition, but maybe other organs can give you feedback as well. The connections within our organs when it comes to feelings has atrophy. The signals aren't getting through. What can we do about this? Understanding how to reverse this atrophy is at the very base level physical programming, which comes from what we eat or consume. Most of our consumption comes through diet, as it is what our body uses as fuel. Like a car, you can put diesel in a petrol car and it won't run well. The diesel will clog the system. Maybe that's what our poor excuse for fuel is doing to us. When our base level programming is corrupt, it's easy for AI, the devil, or the elites to manipulate you through their constant assault on your programming, gaining traction, wearing you down by giving you corrupt beliefs, which disconnect you from your common sense. This creates disease. When we are intoxicated, we have no defense against these entities, as your connection with the Creator has been broken or weakened at least. The only true connection with God comes only from receiving and using His gifts for you. He is not interested in your beliefs, only your creation. Learning what the correct fuel for the body should be of utmost importance, and we can gain this understanding through the real life science and natural hygiene. We put way too much faith in outside forces and forget we control our existence, not the other way around. Take back your control. Eat food that furnishes you with life, not death. Nature provides food for us alive and in a perfect package, ready to eat, and conveniently put it our eye level. So pick some fruit and absorb some life and the vibration of life that your Creator provided. I have all this information and I'm happy to pass it on for free, as the truth should never come with a cost. It's been great having you here. I hope that you are starting to see the truth. The truth is that you need to learn the real life science, or the real science of life. So let's get on with it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.